This old-fashioned cookie crumbles and melts in your mouth, but we added a buttery twist to it. Let's start baking.
Simpol, simpol, luto na, ha-ha.
Today we are making alfajores. It's a cookie na very popular in the Philippines, but also popular in other Latin American countries kung saan yung naging parang na-colonize sa mga Spanish. And we start off with our flour. We're using 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and we combine it with 2/3 cup of cornstarch. Yeah. And salt. So we're just combining our flour, salt, and cornstarch together, and we will sift it. Yeah. Now we will start off with our butter and egg yolks, which will give it a very rich flavor. So we start off with some softened butter, but instead of using the usual na granulated sugar or white sugar, yung gagamitin natin ngayon ay confectioner sugar from Peotraco. And add our Confectioners powdered sugar. Yan. So let's start creaming our butter and our sugar. We start slow. Yan. Para hindi tayo maalikabukan dito. Once we have combined our sugar and butter, we will add our egg yolks. We are using 4 egg yolks, but we will add them one by one. So, 1 egg at a time. Yan. So the combination of butter and egg yolks will give this a very rich flavor. And add the other eggs. Once everything is well incorporated, we will now add our vanilla, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and now we add our dry ingredients. And we again start slow, mix until everything is combined. So once we achieve this consistency, we can scrape it out and form it into a ball. So we can shape it into a dough. Just lightly knead it until it comes together, and we will shape it into a log. So once it has come together, we will wrap it in plastic wrap, and we will chill it for 30 minutes to 1 hour to make the dough easier to work with. So we've chilled our alfajores dough for around an hour, and I just roll it properly para it becomes even, in an even log. Ganyan siya. Ito kasing alfajores, parang siyang sandwich, no? So you need 2 pieces of the cookie and may palaman siya. But for now, we're making the cookie, and all you have to do now is to slice, no? So I'll just trim the edge. And now we just cut it into like 1/4 of an inch thick. So it's best na to roll it like this para even yung size niya. Kasi dapat magkapares siya eh. Be sure to leave a space in between para there is room for it to spread. And it's very important also to preheat your oven. So I preheated my oven to 170 degrees Celsius. So around 340 degrees Fahrenheit. And we will bake it for around 10 to 12 minutes. So if you like this recipe and you want to make more simple recipes, please grab a copy of my newest book, Baking Simple, available on Lazada, Shopee, and National Bookstore. So because alfajores is like a sandwich, no? 2 piraso din, may palaman siya. Traditionally, ang palaman niya is dulce de leche. So it's just condensed milk which we cooked for 4 hours until it becomes this. So you can do it slow cooking 4 hours or in a pressure cooker. So we cook this in the pressure cooker for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now we start off by creaming our butter. So it's very simple, no? It's just like I'm using salted butter, and I will just cream it, no? Make sure that everything is, smooth and fluffy. So you cream your butter until you will notice that it's becoming very smooth and a little bit fluffy. So the color will become a little bit more pale, no? And now we will slowly drizzle our dulce de leche into our creamed butter. No? So we're making like a dulce de leche buttercream. No? Slowly incorporate our dulce de leche. So once we achieve a smooth texture, let's replace our attachment to a whisk. Scrape everything. Be sure that everything will be mixed into our buttercream. And now we will beat our buttercream until we achieve stiff peaks. Yan. So we can pipe it beautifully into our Alfajores cookies. And look at that, it's very nice. No? And that will be easy to pipe into our Alfajores cookies. Just put it aside. And ang bango, smells so buttery here in the kitchen. And our Alfajores cookies are done and they're so pretty. And let's transfer them into our cooling rack and let them cool completely before piping in our buttercream. And here it is, our classic Alfajores with our dulce de leche buttercream. Simpol!